what's going on in this country right now. Those are all things that Afa firmly believed in. Afa just became a citizen of this country a year ago. And so I think it was still fresh in his mind, the constitutional promises that are afforded to every single one of us who live on this land, occupied land. Okay? We all recognize that here, as a Pacific Islander, we have our history of colonization as well. We are here as settlers. Those are all things that were understandable and Afa understood. And as a new citizen of this country, and his, when he studied up for it, telling me about he had to study up for the tests, things like that, and understanding what the Constitution was about made him really proud to be a citizen of this country, but also understanding that this country is not living up to constitutional promises that it makes. Afa was a big supporter of equality for all. He told me on Saturday, this is my third march this week. Third. He attended the Pride March, okay, with the Nua Nua Collective, which is a Pacific Island collective for our queer community. Big supporter of that. He marched on Wednesday for the immigration rally. Big supporter of that. And then Saturday we marched again. This is the kind of person Afa Alu was. He was a humanist. He saw the humanity in everybody. And it is so tragic that this is how his life ended. And now we're finding out more details in the news about the shooting and who shot him. That tells you that the gun laws in this country is fucking insane. Yeah.
Yes.
Insane.
Yes.
Okay? And we're learning about the security. Maybe they were not properly trained to handle what was going on. I was standing over there when I heard the gunshot in the middle of the street because I saw the contingent coming with that big ass beautiful Mexican flag. It was beautiful. I stepped into the middle of the road. That's when I separated myself from Afa to capture video. And he was like, ooh, go catch that. That was like our last words to each other. I stepped into the middle, I videoed it, we were all cheering for that group that was coming through. I was shocked when I heard the gunshot. And I heard people yelling, shooter! I heard people yelling, active shooter! I heard people yelling, he's got a rifle! In my mind, I thought it was somebody with a rifle coming to massacre people. I don't know what his intentions were. We're finding out more and more things about the person who had the rifle. But let me tell you what I saw. I turned around to my left and I saw security just firing off their guns into the fucking crowd. And I knew in my mind back then, even in all the hysteria and everybody's running around, I just thought, this is insane. This is insane. I had no idea that Afa was hit. I walked to my car where we were supposed to meet. I messaged everybody that came with us that day. Everybody messaged back to me telling me where they were. Except for Afa. Except for Afa. I called him on my phone 6 times and said, I left him messages. Please text me back. I need to know where you are. Something told me, go back and look at the video that he shot, and maybe you will see where he ran. I went back and looked at my video, and he was on the ground, dead, a bullet hole in his head. And I was fucking mortified. And I walked back here. The police had already barricaded the area. I asked him, please let me through. That's my friend that was shot. He was already taken to the hospital. We went and spent the night over there. 3:30 we found out, and he gave us the bad news that he died. And I want everybody here to know that Afa did not give his life away. Okay? There are some people who show up to rallies, but we're truly not about that life. We're not. Afa was about that life. There are people people in my own Pacific Island who are saying, oh, he shouldn't have been there. He should have thought of his wife and kids first. Papa was here because of his wife. He was here because of his children. Because he wanted them to have a better life. He wanted them to have every right to the Constitution, every right that we should be given according to our Constitution. Before we came here, we parked at this Vigil, which is 2 blocks away from here. We took a lift to the park. His wife was there. His kids was there. They all got to say goodbye. I'll see you later tonight. Those were the conversations they had. So I just want all you guys to know, the biggest reason why I wanted to come and do this, I wanted to humanize my friend and let you know the kind of person he was. He wasn't here for social media. He wasn't here for life. Papa truly embodied everything. Love his children. Love his family. He was such a family. Love his community. I think many of us are, we know Papa through Project One Way, but outside of this country, Papa is like freaking famous in the Pacific, and you will see all the tributes that are coming in for him because that's the kind of person he was, and that's how he lived his life. Just a beautiful human being. Such a big heart, so much to give, and always gave freedom. So this is, I'm sure he's seen all of the videos, and I'm sure he's been, and if there's anything that comes out of this that we can, that we all see each other and recognize each other. First, before it's politics that are going on right now, dividing all of us. We are humans first.